Welcome to Squad 44, a raw and immersive World War II experience where teamwork leads to victory and historical battlefields come alive.
Alright boys, so in today's video, we're going to be going over some things that will make new players' life a little easier, but we're not going to just be covering basics of the game. There will also be some advanced tips and tactics mixed in, as well as some things that even veterans of the game might not even know about. So do me a favor and like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and most importantly, drop a comment. There's going to be a plethora of stuff I just don't have time to touch on, so do everyone a huge favor and drop your favorite tips or tricks or even tactics down in the comments.
In this game, no one fights alone. You all have a role to play. Infantry hold the line. Tank crews break them. Medics keep you alive. Logistics drives the army forward. And officers, they lead.
First things first, a little tidbit that folks like myself with over 1,000 hours in the game might not even know. A big complaint about the game is long queues and long waits to get into a server. Well, do know that you can join a server that has no queue, begin to play, get your little warm-up in, and while you're playing, you can press escape, pull up the server browser, and join another server, and continue to play while you're waiting in that server's queue. They're already here, they're inside this building here.
They're on top of the FOB pretty much.
Yeah, this is one that I didn't even know until recently. Alright, so for you new guys, when coming into Squad 44, it is best that you take lesser roles at first. For the first 10 to even 20 hours, unless you are already a veteran of Mil-Sims, you should only be playing the Rifleman or Medic class. Now, there are a lot of squad leaders that, frankly, should not be squad leaders yet. So you may have to join a few squads and find one with a talkative, energetic squad leader. Introduce yourself and let them know you're new. A lot of veterans of the game will take you under their wing and show you the ropes. You just gotta speak up. Do your best to follow the squad leader and stick with the squad. Especially if you've taken the medic role, try to stay in the middle to the back of the squad.
There was no threat on the map at the time. Heading in the attic.
That's your bitch. Oh shit. Thank you,
I
thank you,
went
thank you.
trying to kill him.
No problem.
Yeah,
Oh shit. Oh god. Shit, you rolled off. While you're doing your thing, picking up, reviving teammates, and healing them, you will organically learn a lot about the game.
It's quiet now.
Right as you say that, I'm seeing more action, so.
Cromwell.
Now, here's another tip for not only new players, but even veterans alike. Now, this may not be for everybody, but this is something I personally do, and I think it helps out a lot. So, you can range pretty much any weapon by holding down X and mouse wheeling up or down. Now, what I like to do, especially with bolt-action rifles, is keeping my weapon ranged at 200 meters. This way, when I see an enemy streaking in the background, I have a way better chance at popping a shot off at them and actually hitting them. If somebody happens to pop up right in the foreground, you just simply aim a little lower. Also, a huge tip for the American squad leader's weapon, the Thompson. If you hold down X and mouse wheel up, it will give you over-the-top sights, and you won't have to look through that miserable little peephole. It took me like half a decade to figure this out, but since I've started doing this, I perform way better with the weapon. Pro tip here, try not to take things too seriously. The overwhelming majority of players never troll or grief, but let's not get it twisted. There are still some goofballs out there.
And MGs, so we back here at the defense station.
Okay. You missed. Here, I'll blow one by your ear.
Tank just sneak out to the right now.
I mean, I don't know, but fair enough.
That little Chinese fucker just assassinated me. Basil Bimble Bomb in Fox Squad.
He just wanted to shoot a load at you, my friend.
Alright, so let's say you've taken the rifleman and the medic and you've gotten pretty familiar with the game. Now it's time to move up to other classes like the machine gun, anti-tank, grenadier, marksman, or even joining a logistical squad. If you'd like to go more into depth, you can check out my Squad 44 Guides playlist. They are older videos, but they will do the trick. One of the most important roles is anti-tank. Now, oftentimes, the squad leader will give you free reign. You will be the only member of the squad that gets to kind of run around the map at will. However, at least while starting out, I think it's best you stick around the squad. It may happen once in a blue moon, but oftentimes, squads get caught with their pants down when a freaking tiger tank rolls through the tree line and their anti-tank is somewhere across the map. So at least while starting out, try to stick with your squad. And do know, most anti-tank kits have a lot more than just the bazooka or Panzerschreck. Just about all AT kits have a mine, and like the British AT kit, one of my favorites, the Gammon Bomb. So if you can, try to start the fight with that. Now, when using the bazooka or Panzerschreck, aim for flat surfaces of the tank. If you hit the armor at a 45-degree angle or more, it will almost always bounce off. And a pro tip for AT guys, if you can, try to bring a rifleman along with you. He can drop an ammo box, refilling your munitions completely. Do this and you will surely be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh my goodness.
Seems God does not want me to throw the big.
Oh my god, that was you?
Outside.
Holy smokes, dude. I saw somebody get obliterated.
Oh, you just ceased to exist.
Oh yeah, and one last very important tidbit when playing the AT kit. At least when starting out, if you can, try to get behind enemy tanks and hit them in the rear. Now of course, playing this role is way more complex than that. This game has one of the most robust and complex armor systems in all of gaming. You can take out different components of the tank like ammo, transmission, engine, etc. If you cannot destroy a tank, oftentimes you can at least immobilize it. You can then report the position of the tank to your squad leader, who can relay that information to the commander and drop a freaking bomb on it. Now this next one is huge. I probably should have started off with it, considering the average YouTube viewer has the attention span of a field mouse. Go into your settings and go to the audio section. Turn your effects down to like 30%. Yeah, this is a very loud game by nature. Then go to the bottom of that section and turn all of your comms up to like 200. And if you plan on squad leading anytime soon, use the slider to put the command in your left ear and squad in your right ear. Yeah, this is like game changing. Too many people have not done this and cannot hear a damn thing. When an MG42 is rattling off right next to you, you still need to be able to hear orders. So make sure you do this. Again, have your effects on like 30% and your comms all the way up to 200. Especially if you're playing armor. You'll soon see you can barely hear over your own freaking engine. And please do spread the word. There are too many new players that are completely oblivious to this. And even people with hundreds of hours for that matter. Alright, so this next one is something that changed my FPS life. Yeah, this one is also huge. Switch your lean keys. Yeah, that's right. E should lean left and Q should lean right. I know it sounds crazy, but when you do this and get used to it, you will never go back. In fact, I'm willing to bet 10, 20 years from now, this will be default in all FPS games. Now I don't have time to go into everything, but I did do a video on just this. It's actually the very first video in my Squad 44 Guides playlist, so be sure to check that out. Once you have this set and you've gotten used to it, you will find that not only do you use your lean more often, but you will become way more of a menace in CQB situations. Alright boys, I want to thank each of you for watching. Don't forget to check out the Squad 44 Guides playlist on my channel. Even veterans of the game will learn a thing or two. I want to give a special shout out to my channel members, the Mil-Simp minions. Consider supporting the channel, helping me to get these more niche titles out to the greater gaming public. I will see you boys in the next one. Y'all be good to each other.